Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Though today's video isn't a very cheerful one. As of the 12th of July, the Party Animals devs have completely removed the ability to fling from the game. For those unaware, flinging is when you combine running, punching, and kicking to launch yourself or an item a really far distance. It's one of Party Animals' hardest skills to perform and really differentiates a good player from a great one. In some circumstances, this can be an incredibly strong ability and quite game-changing if your opponents didn't know how to do it themselves or if they don't know how to respond to it. I think that flinging the ball in Beast Football is way too strong and should be nerfed, but not completely removed. A month and a half ago before this change, they removed the ability to fling trebuchet bombs to the enemy's side. I completely agreed with this change because there's very little counterplay against this, and it completely defeated the purpose of having the trebuchet in the first place. I was also incredibly happy that they disabled flinging in this game mode and not the others, as this gave me an impression that the Party Animals devs liked flinging and thought it was healthy from the game and they wanted to keep it. But I guess I was wrong. But this patch isn't just about removing the ability to fling. It's so much more than that. Flinging is not the only tech to be removed from the game with this change. Their fix for removing the fling wasn't simply removing specific combos, but their way of fixing things was by disabling inputs. Right now, if you perform a run punch, you are locked out from using any other button until the run punch is completed. No jumping, nothing. Not only does this make controlling the characters incredibly clunky now, but it removes a bunch of other tech from the game. Basically anything involving run punching is gone. On top of flinging, we lose access to the Superman punch, a very common and easy to do tech that makes your character more stable and also allows you to carry momentum forward. This game is a physics-based party game. Why remove the physics? Players on the English-speaking Party Animals Discord are not happy, with loads of players coming out to voice their opinion on the changes. Most of the people that have posted there are showing how upset they are with the changes. However, with the majority of this game's player base being in China, and with Recreate Games themselves being a Chinese company, it's safe to assume that they would listen to their side of the player base more. So, with that, I decided to go to the Chinese Party Animals forums to see their reactions. And they are not happy. Hundreds of posts from veteran players showing how upset they are that they've put hundreds of hours into this game learning techs, with all of their efforts gone in an instant. It's really concerning that the devs have decided to focus on removing skill out of this game instead of dealing with the large number of issues that need to be addressed. For one, there is a huge problem in this game with botted accounts. If you queue up either as a 3-man lobby or as a solo player, almost 100% of the time you will be paired with a random botted account. This is a huge problem that has been going on for months with no changes in sight. I've queued up for games before where more than half the players in the lobby are botted accounts. Maps that need desperate changes like Conveyor, as when you're in a high skill lobby, the game will never end as you can beat the conveyor belt in various ways. Ranged weapons being incredibly broken on some maps like Icebreaker. The inconsistency with how long it takes you to freeze. Visual clarity with the gas in Ichiban and understanding when you're taking damage from it. Climbing in some spots being an absolute nightmare. Dying completely randomly from weapons in the beginning of the round. Losing the game because the entire luggage belt being held up in luggage chaos because of the suitcases being stuck. The blue side imbalance in Trebuchet. These are the kinds of problems that need fixing. On top of that, Party Animals has been bleeding players since its launch, and with the latest map addition to Quick Match being almost 6 months ago, this is not a great sign for new content when the game is not even 10 months old. This means that most people that currently play Party Animals aren't new players, but rather seasoned veterans. These are the people that are keeping the game alive, and with all of their hundreds of hours of effort into learning all the small tricks and advantages are now gone in an instant. It feels like a huge slap in the face to the player base. The reason I play games like Party Animals and Fall Guys is because I really enjoy finding small techs that you can do to be a better player, and I love teaching them to others. I'm incredibly disappointed with this change, and all of my friends that played this game with me feel the exact same way. How do you feel? Does this affect you much? Will you still keep playing Party Animals after this change? Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video with some better news. Goodbye!